CNBC TV18, embarking on a quarter century of excellence.
Well, if you've just joined in, we're here at CNBC TV18 celebrating our 25th birthday, 25 years of excellence in journalism, 25 years of bringing you the most credible news and, of course, staying relevant as well. So thank you to all our viewers once again for tuning in day after day. Our entire research team is joining in now to help us with the list of stocks you need to watch out for as we begin the day. First up on our radar is Bharti Airtel. So we have Rima joining in to give us more on that. Rima, over to you.
Hi, good morning. So Bloomberg has reported that Warburg Pincus is looking to sell $211 million worth of shares in Bharti Airtel via a block deal. Now, this amounts to roughly 1,750 crore rupees. Warburg is offering 17.5 million shares at a floor price of 1,005 rupees, which is at about a 1.9% discount to where the stock closed yesterday. And after the sale takes place, Warburg would have offloaded their entire stake. They would no longer be holding any shares of Bharti Airtel. But this is what Bloomberg has reported. CNBC TV18 has not independently verified the news. And as of now, we do not even have clarity on when the block is going to be taking place. Warburg has been periodically bringing down their stake. The last stake sale took place in June when they sold about 1.9 crore shares at a price of 868. Back to you.
All right. Thanks a lot for that, Rima. Well, Mangalam joins in as well to tell us about TV18 and Network 18, the merger details. Mangalam?
Well, the big consolidation was announced as far as TV18, E18 is concerned. Both of them will merge with Network 18. The merged entity will comprise of all the digital TV and news assets of the conglomerate. In fact, if you just want to apprise the viewers of the portfolio, TV18 has 20 news channels in 16 languages and CNBC-TV18.com. Network 18 has the News 18 platform across 13 languages and firstpost.com. And E18 is the one that owns and operates the Money Control app as well as the website. Even Viacom, which is a portfolio of 40 TV channels and Jio Cinema, will continue to be a direct subsidiary of Network 18. And Network 18 will continue to hold its investments in Book My Show. What is the merger ratio? At 100 Network 18 shares for 172 TV18 shares, the merger ratio from a listed entity standpoint is largely at par. E18 shares holders will get about 19 shares of Network 18 for every one share that they hold in E18 itself. From a consolidated numbers basis, this does not change much, largely because these companies, are included in the consolidated numbers of Network 18. But the company has said that integrated entity for news gathering and dissemination to result in cost and content synergies. So to that extent, we will see positive moves on the counters. Both of them were higher in yesterday's trading session as well. But all of this with the disclaimer that they are owners of the channel that you love and watch.
All right. Thanks very much, Mangalam, for that. Paytm perhaps could see some red today. Now, the smaller ticket loans which Paytm sort of gives out, it is going to have to dial it back. This, of course, comes after the RBI increasing risk weights on lending on the unsecured side. Abhishek is standing by with what the street is making of it. Abhishek, take it away.
Well, to begin with, Paytm in the presentation did mention that there is good demand seen in higher ticket size loan, that is loans between 3 to 7 lakh ticket size in the low risk personal as well as merchant loans. In consultation with lending partners like Aditya Birla Finance, etc., Aditya Birla Capital, etc., they will reduce less than 50,000 ticket size of loans and expand into higher ticket size loan. So merchant loans that they give out is to MSME segment, and it is a secured loan. Because it is a business loan, and hence it does not get impacted from the RBI regulatory point of view. They'll continue to build on loan distribution business, and they will expand their lending partner base. One large bank and 2 NBFCs in Q4 FY24 and in Q1 FY25. Now, Jefferies has written on Paytm, they have a buy recommendation. Target price has been cut to 1,050 from 1,300 earlier. They said that the BNPL, buy now, pay later recap recalibration follows system tightening. So these disbursers, the BNPL disbursers, form about 55% of overall disbursers, and they will halve in next 3 to 4 months. So the impact on loan growth disbursers is for FY24 from 98% it comes down to 65%. For FY25 from 49% it comes down to 5%, and for FY26 it comes down from 43% to 27%. So the revenue cut estimate is between 3 to 10% for FY24 to FY26, and the impact on EBITDA adjusted for ESOP is at 14 to 16% over the next 3 years. So they also say that re-rating will take some time. Back to you.
Okay, thanks a lot, Abhishek, for that. We'll keep an eye out on Paytm. But let's hop across to Vivek. He has a bunch of stocks on his radar. Vivek, what are you looking at?
Well, quite a few stocks on the radar. Let's first start with IDFC First Bank. So sources tell us that Cloverdale Investment, that is a Warburg Pincus affiliate, would be pairing almost 1.3% out of the total 2.74% stake that they held in the company at the end of the September quarter. The deal size is close to $100 million and the floor price is at 85.7 rupees a share. Remember, even in September, they had pared down some stake. The other stock on our radar is IRCON. Now, the government is looking to sell up to 8% stake in the company, and the route that they've chosen is the OFS route. The base size of this particular stake sale is 4% of the total equity with an upsize option of another 4%. The floor price for this particular OFS is at 154 rupees a share. The stock has seen a stellar rally in 2023. The other stock on our radar, Bharat Electronics, the company has updated the exchanges about the orders that it has received. So total orders worth over 3,915 crore is what the company has received. And along with that, the company has also received an order worth 580 crore from the Indian Army. Now remember, this takes the total order book of the company in FY24, the total order inflow rather, to 18,298 crores. So the company has already managed to achieve 91% of the total order inflow guidance for FY24. So likely to exceed the order inflow guidance, like the management told us earlier as well. And lastly, SpiceJet, the board meet, that's been held on December 11, 2023. Fundraise is going to be considered in this particular board meet via the preferential issue basis.
Okay, all right. Thanks a lot for that, Vivek. Well, let's hop across to Manisha. She's joining to tell us about the overnight, slip that we saw in crude oil prices. Morning, Manisha.
Morning, Nigel, and thank you for that. Well, yes, a 4% decline, and that has brought us down to 8% in this week itself in terms of crude oil prices. We're trading at a 5-month lows, and it's not just the crude oil prices. Natural gas is trading at a 13-week lows. Gasoline is at a 1-year lows as well. The strength in US dollar and the expectation that you could be looking at weakening demand going forward is weighing in case of the crude oil prices. The markets also are dealing with weak PMI data from Japan, US, and Eurozone in the month of November, and that has been weighing on as well. It also is about the Chinese demand, which has been uneven, and the Moody's outlook or negative on China has weighed onto the prices quite strongly. It is going to be about the US non-farm payroll data tomorrow that the street will take cues from. But at this point in time, since we've broken below $70 already, the street does believe that 68 and 66 could be in sight soon.
All right, thanks a lot for that. Well, here's a quick recap in case you missed out on any of the stocks with positive news flow today. There's TV18 Broadcast, Network 18, BEL and SpiceJet. While stocks with negative news flow this morning, there's Bharti Airtel, Paytm, IDFC First Bank, IRCON International, ONGC and Oil India.
All right, well, we'll come back with more on each of these names as we go on, but we'll take a quick break here. On the other side, Deepan Mehta, Director at Elixir Equities, will be joining in with what bets he'd like to make after the rally that we've had. That's coming up.
Happy birthday, CNBC TV in India.